Hi everyone, Patrick here with Window Tinting Business. On this channel, we discuss the ins and outs of the industry. We do product reviews and talk about other automotive aftermarket services that you can add to your business today. On this video, we're going to be discussing my top 4 factors in deciding on a window film brand that's best for you and your clients. All coming up next. Hey guys, Patrick here with Window Tinting Business. On this channel, we discuss the ins and outs of the industry. We do product reviews and talk about a bunch of other things. On this video, we're going to be focusing on my top 4 factors when choosing a window film brand that's best for you and your clients. All right, getting into it, first on my list is going to be manufacturing and distribution. When I pick a brand, I like to have a business that does both. Okay. There are some companies out there that do what's known as reboxing, which means that they have a third-party manufacturer develop their product and make their product for them. It gets sent to them, they rebox it, and put their own sticker on it and send it out. I don't particularly like those type of brands because they could change their manufacturer for any type of reason. Maybe their manufacturer decides to drop them. And all of a sudden you're going to have inconsistencies in the quality of the product. Maybe the formula changes or the process changes, and it could be different from what it was or what it is normally. So one of my first things I look for in a brand is if they do the manufacturing and the distribution. That's definitely a plus for me. Number 2, you're going to be looking at warranties. Some businesses don't offer warranties at all. Some will offer a warranty just on film, but my favorite is a brand that warranties the film and the labor. Worst case scenario, bad rolls come out and bad film happens, unfortunately. Bad batches, it's just part of the game. The problem is if you don't have a business or a brand that covers your labor and your film, you're gonna lose either way, either lose bad or lose worse. If it just covers the film and not the labor, you're right, you're not dipping into your personal stash of film because you're gonna get reimbursed for that, but the time and the labor that you're taking to fix those cars, you don't get anything for it. So not only are you not getting paid for that gig, but it takes you away from other jobs that you could be doing, okay? And if you just have a film that doesn't have any warranty, that's just a disaster, a recipe for disaster. So I would avoid that as well. My next on my list, second to last, is going to be pricing. You need to break down the amount that you're going to be paying per square foot. And that factors into your profit margins and your annual forecast and how much you're going to do and how much in your scheduling and everything. So now, right now I pay about 67 cents per square foot, but I really enjoy the brand that I use. They have really great warranties, and I think the durability of the product is stellar. But there are some other brands that are way more. I believe 3M for a roll of 36-inch by 100 is almost $500. Now, don't get me wrong, I haven't checked in a while, but that's a lot of money. I mean, you're talking over $1.20, $1.30 per square foot, and those are going to cut into your profit margins. So do you stick with a quality product or do you go with the lower end product? That's really up to you. You know, I like to stay within a mid-grade. 3M is a really great product, but they also design a lot of other things, and I like to have a brand that mainly sticks to one niche, because if they lose their film, and I don't think they will, but if they lose their film, it's no big deal to them, but it's impacting to you, it's your entire business. So I try to keep up a certain level. Over that level, it's good, but it's overkill to me. And below that level, you're sacrificing quality and a quality product in my mind. Last but not least, when I'm deciding on a window film brand to use, is how it feels to me and what it does for me, how it shrinks, how it cuts, how the adhesive feels, how I work with it. So the last factor for me is that I'll call the manufacturing brand and ask them for a sample roll. Most sample rolls are anywhere between 36-inch and 40-inch by 10 feet. That amount, if you don't mess up and don't have to redo any windows, that amount should be just enough to tint an entire vehicle, the sides and the back. So that'll give you a good guess and a good feel on how this product could work for you. Now, there are companies out there that I've been told they either have a real high first purchase order. I know, like Lumar, you need to have a minimum of $2,500 for your first order, and I believe $1,000 per month on your order. So I know that's not going to be doable for some of you guys who are just starting. And that may be doable for some of you guys that are just established or are more established. But those are the 4 things that I think of and I put into great thought into when I'm making a decision for a brand to use. So again, to review, manufacturing and distribution, do they do both, or is it just one or the other? Warranties, what do they cover on their warranty, and how does it cover you? Price always plays a factor within your role and in your business. And lastly, how does it feel to you? Now, if you get all 4 of those and you find a brand that you think works best for you on that brand, then I think you got a winner. Now, keep in mind as well, you don't have to be locked in. And if you're for like smaller mobile guys, it's kind of easier to switch your brands. But if you have a particular brand or an exclusive brand for your shop, I know it could be costly to switch brands or transition over to that. So just some things to keep in mind as well. Well, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Make sure to check out other videos that I have on how-tos or business talk in regards to not tinting windows, but running the business itself. And make sure, if this was helpful, make sure to like here and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again for showing up, guys. Again, this is Patrick with Window Tinting Business, and we'll talk to you soon.